in the blood spot. Look at that thing. Yeah, try not to do that. I don't want the blood on the carpet.
Okay, gotcha.
Back of my
Sorry. Welcome back, Slack Tide Nation, for another Slack Tide travel guide. On this episode, we're leaving our home base of St. Simon's Island to visit one of Georgia's most unique roadside attractions, the Expedition Bigfoot Sasquatch Museum, located just 90 minutes north of Atlanta. Through the magic of digital technology, let's set out from the St. Simon's Lighthouse and go explore something completely different. Blue Ridge and its mountain views are only about a 6-hour drive from Georgia's Golden Isles, and for our family, it made for a great change of scenery during spring break. Located on Georgia Highway 76 between Ellijay and Blue Ridge, the Bigfoot Museum, as my family calls it, is easy to find and is a perfect complement if you're out exploring one of the many hiking opportunities the area offers. Just head north on Interstate 75 from Atlanta, follow the 575 split to Canton, and keep heading north until Ellijay. Expedition Bigfoot will be located on your left just outside of Blue Ridge. Most of you are too young to remember drive-in movies, but my interest in Bigfoot stems from the low-budget film, The Legend of Boggy Creek. My parents took me to see this at a drive-in movie as a child, and I still have trepidation when sitting beside windows at night because of it. If you're old enough to have ever seen The Legend of Boggy Creek, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. The museum itself is a collection of various artifacts and evidence to support the existence of Bigfoot, and even claims to serve as an active research station. In this clip, you can see an example of what a Bigfoot researcher's setup may look like. If you're visiting the North Georgia mountains for its camping and hiking activities, the museum can provide visitors to the area with information about Bigfoot activity hotspots if you're interested in searching for the beast yourself. Expedition Bigfoot's exhibits are quite impressive, including the costume worn by a Native American shaman. America's indigenous peoples have a long tradition of belief in Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, Nakani, Oma, or hundreds of other names by different tribes across the country. The museum has artwork representing many of these tribal beliefs. And what would a Bigfoot museum be without footprints? Well, you won't be disappointed there. The museum has castings of Bigfoot feet, hands, and even Bigfoot's butt. I really don't want to know how the guy got this one. The museum is more than just a collection of plaster castings, however. It encompasses nearly 100 years of Bigfoot and Yeti research, including Bigfoot artwork, recreations based on eyewitness testimony, and a replica of the famed Pangboche hand. For those who are unaware of the story of the Pangboche hand, it was an artifact held sacred by Tibetan monks that was said to have come from a Yeti. American actor Jimmy Stewart allegedly smuggled a stolen finger from the hand out of Tibet as a favor to millionaire Yeti hunter Tom Slick and Peter Byrne. Easily the most intriguing piece of evidence in the entire catalog at Expedition Bigfoot is the piece of Bigfoot poo. You heard me right, feces that the museum claims to have come from an actual Bigfoot. I can tell you that it's quite an impressive turd, measuring at over 24 inches long. In addition to the static displays, Expedition Bigfoot offers multiple short films about the history of Bigfoot and audio recordings that detail famous Bigfoot sightings throughout history, including Ron Moorhead's Sierra Sounds, which are purported to be Bigfoot vocalizations, and the attack at Ape Canyon, where a group of miners spent a terrifying night under attack within a cabin. One of the things you'll notice if you're visiting the North Georgia mountains is the amount of Bigfoot merchandise and apparel you'll see in the area. On my trip to the mountains, I learned that this part of the country has a long history of Bigfoot sightings and encounters, but awareness of the possible existence of the creature in Georgia exploded when the team from Finding Bigfoot visited the area in the first episode of the smash hit series. Expedition Bigfoot, the Sasquatch Museum, is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., but be aware that the last museum tour begins at 4:30. Admission is $8 for adults, $6 for children aged 5 to 12, and kids under the age of 5 and active military personnel get in free. Our tour through the museum took about 90 minutes, but depending on your level of interest, it can be done in half the time. The museum has an amazing gift shop, so be sure to pick up a Bigfoot t-shirt or coffee mug before leaving. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to drop me a line with suggestions and comments. I'll leave you with a few images from the museum and gift shop. Remember, life is good. Go out there and get you some. Slack Tides.